Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow playing Pokemon Black with random Nuzlocke. Once again, I haven't uploaded most of the parts for this, but my internet's currently down in the day which this is being recorded, and I'm, like, wanting to do a thing, so whatever. Yeah, I've done absolutely nothing since the last time I played, though, so yeah, it's all same deal as before with these hero Pokemons, but this episode we're going to be catching a whole ton of new ones, because that is where we are in the game. It's no longer winter, as you can see, it's raining instead of snowing. That's an interesting change, I suppose. And yeah, there's like 6 different Pokemon I can get now because of areas and stuff. The first one is actually right here, because believe it or not, you can actually catch a Pokemon in town. So that will be our first one. Of course, Monferno is not it, because it's kind of not basic, but I will be back when one does show up. Well, that's hardly what I would like to see, but finally, after over 5 minutes of searching actually, this is the first basic that showed up. And it's a Sentret. Yeah, this thing's not really gonna see use at all, but hey, it's kind of cool nonetheless, I guess, just because, well, it's a Sentret, why would it not be cool? And it has Rest. Well, screw you as well, jeez. I never even knew this thing learned Rest. It's not exactly something you see very often, so yeah, that's kind of annoying, actually. Although having said that, assuming this does not crit, which it doesn't, I will just be able to flat out catch it, probably with a Pokeball, to be honest. Yeah, because it's a sleeping Sentret. Even though it's level 30, it's at red health and it's fully asleep and it's like very easy to catch, so there shouldn't be any issue with that. Also, I've just sort of thought of something here. Give me one sec. Okay, it's nothing. I thought for some reason that I was like too quiet on the mic, but apparently not, so that's fine. Oh, there was a name that I would call this from before, but you know what, just because, AMT, or Ant, whatever, she was, like, a Sentret, well, Forest Lover in the, on the Pokebeach forums ages ago, and since I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head, that's just what it's gonna be called. So yeah, AMT, shout out, I guess, I don't know. Yes. So that is the first Pokemon. Of course, we can get one from here as well, which is what we're going to go ahead and do, and oh my god, really? 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 Yeah. Oh my god, wow, I was so freaking hoping with this. It's a freaking Eevee, wow. Hopefully this quick ball will just catch it, because Eevees are notoriously difficult to catch otherwise. Not as bad as Beldum, but still pretty freaking terrible. Please catch it, please catch it, please. No! Oh, why Eevee, why'd you do this to me? Oh no. Well, okay, I can still catch it, it's just gonna be kind of difficult to do. But man, freaking Eevee! Oh god, we have totally got to get this. There is no other way around it. This just has to be done. Eevee can do an absolute ton of different stuff depending on what nature it actually is, and all of them would be accessible at this point, because even Leafeon and Glaceon are accessible by their respective areas, you know, Twist Mountain and not Mossfop stuff. The Pinwheel Forest, that's what it is. You can totally just get them from there, so they are available if I can get them, if I need to get them, but this opens up a whole ton of possibilities, again, just depending on what the nature is. And that is extremely exciting, because we freaking caught it! Yes, Eevee is gotten! Now, the whole no duplicates thing sort of means that I couldn't catch another Eevee, right? If I was to evolve it, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, Eevee! It's amazing, it's one of my absolute favourites, and I am absolutely stoked to have it, because it's fantastic. And I am actually going to hold off on nicknaming it until I know what I want to evolve it into. Because Eevee, as I said, it can evolve into like 7 different things. I have different nicknames for all of them, and until I know what I want to evolve it into, it's going to stay nameless. That's just how it goes. So now comes the question of what do I do with the rest of this part, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up, fight some of the trainers, because I never did this before. I just sort of here and said, hey, stuff is here. But I'm going to go into the moor, I guess, because, wow, it's Citrus Moor, right? I can't even remember exactly what it's called at the moment, that's pretty sad, but I'm gonna go there anyway, because that is somewhere which I can go, but it's not on the main path, so I might as well do it just now as a bonusy sort of thing. And it's not really as a bonus at all, it's just as extra exploration and trainer fights and stuff. I'm just gonna go there simply because I can, you know. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This seems like a bad idea, staying in against a grass type with a water type, but I think I could tank one hit from it, and yeah, even though it is Giga Drain, and that is kind of gonna hurt, I don't think it's... Ooh, wow, okay, it was a bit stronger than I thought, but we somehow survived it, so that is good, and we don't one-shot it, sad face. So yeah, get the hell out of there, guy. You've got like 3 resistances to grass here. There is no reason to stay in, you are just silly. Yeah, I honestly thought I could take it better than that. I guess I underestimate Maractus's special attack because I just have never really bothered with one at all. Don't know if that would have done more or less damage, to be honest, but yeah, because its Needle Arm is the same power, but it's physical, so, you know, debatable. But yeah, we somehow survived that. That was an extremely reckless and very stupid move, but yeah, I guess I just underestimated its power there. And Power Toad, which is best dealt with grass. Unfortunately, I don't have grass out on me, but I'm neutral against ground and I do have bug attacks, so I should be fine. Honestly, don't see this thing killing me. Not at this point. Aqua Ring, yeah, it's obviously not going to kill me. It did have boosted water attacks though, because Rain is still in play, and I kind of neglected that there. That could have potentially been painful, but it's fine, it's not that bad. Yeah, easy. So somehow not taking a casualty there. It's kind of lucky, I suppose, but hey, we've got to have some luck somewhere, you know? And Mother Nature gives us a Pecha Berry, which heals against poison, if we haven't already seen that. I actually forget. Anyway, switching White Rock the hell out of there, because that's kind of not a good situation for her. And we can get ourselves an item known as a Poison Barb, which would help Nidoking later on actually. Obviously 20% boost to poison moves. So if I'm still using Regal later, then he's probably going to get that, because that's a very handy item to have. And speaking of, we find ourselves the Solid Frontier. 90 base power poison attack with a 30% chance of poisoning. It's actually pretty strong, and yeah, Regal's going to make massively good use of that, because yeah, it'll give him a special attack to use, and a stab move as well, which is very good. So yes, that is the main person who is ever going to use Sludge Bomb, I guess. Depends who else I get though. If I get another poison type which would be interesting to use, then Sludge Bomb might be used there too, but the fact if it's a special attack, and a lot of poison types are physical based, really it would take something like Coughing for me to make good use out of that, so yeah. Also, I'm kind of just looking time-wise. The time is fine at the moment, but I'm just thinking with so many trainers here, I might not even get anywhere into the land, because look at how many people there are here. It's kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure almost all of them fight. Hi there, Suicune. You're one of the few legends I have not come across yet, actually. So, nice to see you. Unfortunately, I am not going to stay in and fight you because obviously you are kind of too tanky for that. I'm not caring for that. And yeah, this is the route that you would take to go onwards past this city to go to the next one, but Team Plasma is kind of blocking the way. Because yeah, why would they tell you that? Seriously, that's like, that's stupid. And yeah, this person gives rocks, pretty much. And I've always just gotten icy rocks. Apparently it's dependent on the time of day that you talk to her, and you can get one once per day, but I've only ever gotten icy rocks, so I really don't know. Also, those puns, man, terrible, terrible. So, you, yes, flower blossoming in the rain, heck yeah, you are Sippily Yuka, obviously enough. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Yuka, I guess, being in the game is that. Alamomola! Interesting Pokemon, full-on physical defense and massive HP. I don't know if we've encountered one of these yet, but if we haven't, well, that's what it does. And I believe it has hydration as a possible ability, so it might have hydration as an ability. Probably does. I'm likely to switch out on this actually because I doubt, yeah, I'm not really going to do much damage, and especially not now because Soak is a weird ass move that changes you into a water type for some reason. But basically it means I've lost my stab on, well, my same type bonus on the body slam, so I'm going to be doing 2/3 of that damage, and that damage is terrible enough already, so I'm going to go Mattress because I don't trust Dweevil to take a rain boosted water attack like Water Pulse, and I want the resistance here. Wake Up Slap! Why wouldn't you have just used that anyway? That would have been super effective before. Oh well, its physical attack is useless, its special attack is okay, and its special defense is completely terrible. So it's kind of like, well, it's not really like a grass type, no, water type mattress here, but it's not amazing, that's for sure. Anyway, level up for White Rock, obviously, that's kind of cool, and yeah, that's all we can really say. The experience share definitely helps out, no doubt about that. So, you, fisherman, yes, you are impatient, of course you are. Why are real fishermen impatient anyway? I would have thought it'd be the complete opposite. But oh well, Bruce is gonna challenge us with Basculins. Ugh, Basculin. The thing I'm worried about here with Basculin is that it's in the rain, so it's gonna be like rain boosted. I think it's got Aqua Tail by now as well, so that's gonna hurt. Thankfully I do have a resistance to that in Mattress if I decide to, you know, go out to it, and it's just gonna use Crunch instead. Well, okay then, if you say so. It probably does still have Aqua Jet as well, so it could use that here, but it hasn't, so yay for that. Because Aqua Jet does get the double stab if it has adaptability. I don't know whether it has adaptability or its other ability, because it might have its other ability instead, but yeah, adaptability with Rain Boost in the Aqua Jet would hurt a lot. So I'm kind of hoping, well, I mean, Aqua Tail would hurt even more. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't use either of those, and it looks like it's not going to, so yay for that. Happy if it doesn't use either of them, because you see the Crunch is doing enough damage. A rain boosted Aqua Jet would be 120 base power if it has adaptability. It'd be 90 if it doesn't. But that would stink a lot, because 120 base power is 1.5 times what Crunch is, and it would have priority, which is obnoxious. Also, I wouldn't have minded getting you, because I still need a freaking flying type, man. But Eevee on this route is a million times better, so obviously I am not complaining in the slightest. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not complaining at that. Probably, actually, just clear out the trainers in this route. I would have loved you as well. Clear out the trainers in this route, catch the Pokemon in the next route, you know, in the Moor itself, and probably just go back there in the next part and, you know, to do the trainers. I want to see what the stats and stuff of these new recruits is. Oh, you don't actually fight us, you give us Facade. That's pretty awesome. Thank you. Facade doubles in power if, as she's going to explain, if it's poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. Facade does not negate the halving of attack that burn gives, as far as I know, so the best users of it are actually Guts users. Hi there, Victini, we haven't seen you at all. Okay, so obviously Victini is the Mew of this generation, the all base 100, usually psychic type Pokemon. It's kind of awesome. But I don't want to know it. It's actually a fire psychic, so it's really weird. And its Victory Star ability gives you extra accuracy in battle, which is kind of cool. So cute! Apparently splish-splashing footsteps are cute. Well, I guess I could maybe see it. Anyway, Frillish! This is a weird Pokemon because it's actually Water and Ghost. So unfortunately I don't have Scrappy, so I can't hit it for body slamming. And it's fairly tanky as it is, so I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of damage here. But I want to at least see what can I do with this headbutt here. Quite a bit actually, that's surprising. However, ooh, wow, yeah, Rain Boosted Brine, that hurts a lot more than I would like, yuck. I'm gonna heal up here, I don't want to be taking that at less than half health. Oh, wow, that's pretty disgusting. How much was it even doing? Whoa! More than I would like. Okay, that's a crit though, so long as that doesn't happen too much more, I should be okay. And it's got recovered. Fantastic. Okay, so this is going to be one of those kind of fights. What am I going to do with this? I guess I'm going to hope for the flinch chance here. It is a 20% chance of flinching once you hit, so we'll see if that comes into play. And it doesn't. Water Pulse is not going to do quite as much as Brine, but it's going to do almost as much. Yeah. I can take it out with a Bulldoze from here though, so I don't risk the 10% mischance on Sent Headbutt, which is good. So that's one Frillish down. And Ducklet is the last Pokemon. Good, Ducklet's easy to take on, so I'm fine with that. But I'm, again, kind of a little bit worried about it potentially having, like, a really strong attack against me, like, I don't know, Scald or something stupid like that. I don't know if it would have that, but just in case, it's better to, you know, be safe with that. And obviously mouse has come on the screen because sometimes it does that. Yeah, usually I'm using my gamepad for this now, but occasionally I will do clicky click stuff too, because why not? Wow, it actually survived that. That's kind of incredible. I did not expect it to live the body slam, but oh well, I guess it lived the body slam. Huh. Never mind, it's still dead now, so that's fine. I suppose. Too strong to be too strong to be cute. Yeah, you can be strong and cute at the same time. Pretty sure that's a thing. But yeah, that's sort of not what we're looking at here, I guess. Diglett in the marsh, because why not, right? yes. Why the hell not, indeed. So Diglett is not really interesting for me at all, and I've just noticed that my internet has come back on. Hooray! So it's taken over 2 hours and so many freaking random encounters, god damn it! Clefairy, no, I don't want Clefairy, it's not cute enough. Clefairy is kind of cute, but Clefairy is just, I don't know. I guess it's an interesting shape, but yeah, it's not that cute. So, yeah. That's my take on Clefairy, I suppose. Strength for your Pokemon. I don't know. Rangers are kind of known for being not that super amazing, but Cinccino is a kind of potentially scary Pokemon if it doesn't have Cute Charm. If it has Cute Charm, then it's not really that bad, but if it's got, which is its Technician is the ability it could have outside the Dream World, right? I know it gets both Technician and Skill Link, but one of them is a Dreamworld ability, and I am now hoping that that is Dreamworld. No, I think it's Technician is the one it gets during the game. Either way, it's gonna basically kill itself with this. Yeah, Technician is the one it gets in-game. Unless it's got Q-Charm, which it probably does have Q-Charm now in this game. But oh well, it halved its own HP with Tail Slap there. Rocky Helmet is amazing against multi-hit moves that aren't Bullet Seed and Icicle Spirit. And I guess Rock Blast, but most multi-hit moves in-game, it's amazing against. And yeah, we get ourselves a Pecha Berry because that's what we got before in this route. So yeah, there's always two ranges per route which ranges exist on for some reason. No idea why. And I've got Hiccups, that's fantastic. Ultra Ball, Aizen, yeah, good enough. So let's catch the Pokemon in here and then go back and check stats. Why is it not raining in here? It's raining outside of here, but it's not raining in here. That's kind of weird. Oh well, I guess I will be back when a Pokemon I can catch shows up then. Really now? Oh, that is cool! Okay, so Mindfu, one of the new gen Pokemon actually, it's a new fighting type. And it's pretty amazing actually. I used a Mind Shower in my original playthrough actually, and it was really good. The only question I'm gonna have with it is whether it has Regenerator or Inner Focus. If it's not got Regenerator, it's gonna be significantly less good. As annoying as that sounds. But basically Regenerator gives it a third of its HP back when it switches out. And I do believe it naturally learns U-turn. God damn it, stop slapping my face. Yeah, it gets that too, so it would be absolutely amazing if this thing does have Regenerator. Then it will give me serious thought as to whether I want to include it in my team or not over, you know, Pigman. Because it's a very strong mixed fighting type. It's fragile, but it gets both Drain Punch and Regenerator as options, so it has capabilities. And that is very, very helpful. The catch is it evolves at like level 50 or something, so it takes a long time to evolve, and it is going to be difficult to get there. Not impossible, but difficult. However, I am very much looking forward to trying to use this, and to be honest, in terms of fragile Pokemon, I'm already using Dweevil, so it's not as if I'm not able to use fragile Pokemon, and this thing would be really good later on because it is very fast naturally as well. Make Mind Shower is 105 base speed with like 125 base attack and really decent special attack too, so it can go either way with its offense, and that is something which I am very much interested in. So good pull. I mean, the Sentret was kind of thinking, is this just going to be a really bad run here? But yeah, it's not. Mindfu and Eevee are very, very good, so yeah, I am very happy with that. Still no flying type, however, which definitely does hurt a lot. What would I even call this? I actually forget what my original one was called, so... I don't know. Give me a sec. Okay, I actually don't know where my original black game is, so I can't check what I had, called it before. So, with that in mind, I guess I'm just going to go with the obvious name just now, and, yeah, I think. Because I can't really think of anything else for now, and it is female, so it does work. As silly as it is, and I probably am misspelling this, give me another set to double check that. Oh, China, why is your name so forgettable? Okay, I am spelling it right. I just wasn't sure because yeah, it just looked wrong with it's just a text error. So yeah, that is just what it's going to be called for now. So hooray, I suppose. As I said, there's a bit to do in here. There's including strength stuff as well, actually, but I'm not going to do that just now because this video is already running too long as it is. It's unedited. It's like 37 and nearly 38 minutes at the moment, so I'm just going to head back to the Pokemon Center and we can check out the natures and stats of the Pokemon which I just picked up, so I'll see you when I get back. Oh, that would have also been an interesting one to get. Wow, there's a lot of decent Pokemon showing up now that Evolution's not showing up for 6 minutes, jeez. Okay, 5, but still. Alright, so, in order then, Sentret is calm, which is totally useless, so if I was going to not use it before, then, you know, I'm totally not using it now, because its special attack is awful even when it evolves, and yeah, its attack is one of the few stats that's semi-decent, so it's not getting used, it's just completely awful. Eevee is bold. That's interesting. Bold shuts down Flareon and Leafeon as options, however, pretty much all of the others are still available. Ideally, this is like the perfect nature for a Vaporeon, but even Espeon, Jolteon could still be used if I really wanted to, so it depends what type I actually want in the end. And Umbreon, this is a fairly okay nature for it. It would rather have a special attack reducing one, but the difference between the two is so negligible, and you can just get Dark Pulse. I don't think you can get Dark Pulse during the game though, which is why it's not as good for Umbreon, so I probably won't turn it into an Umbreon. Glaceon could use it too, because it's still special attacking in nature. However, Glaceon is very limited in the moves it can learn, so again, I probably won't use that. The thing is, I don't really need another water type at the moment, so Vaporeon might not even get used. I don't know. I'm thinking Espeon is possibly the best one that I could put it into, just because I don't actually have a Psychic type at the moment. I don't really have any Psychic resistance, and Espeon is a very cool Pokemon, and it would nicely benefit from having an attack reducing nature, and even though it's only boosting defense, which is its weakest stat, it's still its weakest stat, so it gets a nice boost in that, which is pretty good. Now, it doesn't matter what ability Eevee has, because the evolutions themselves only have one ability, and outside the Dream World, so it doesn't matter that it doesn't have adaptability, because it won't be staying as an Eevee for very long anyway. But if I am going to turn it into an Espeon, which is what I'm thinking of, then I'm going to have to bring it out into the party for happiness training and whatnot, but that is more than doable. So yeah, Espeon is like fast and powerful and would work quite well, so I think that might be what I do. Unless Dweevil dies before I go ahead and do that, and at that point I might put it into Jolteon. But I think in terms of raw movesets, Espeon's got the slightly better move pool, because it can learn Grass Knot as well, so Grass, Ghost, and Psychic, and maybe Hidden Power stuff. We'll find that out maybe eventually, who knows, possibly, question mark. Yeah, we'll do that at some point. And then you are Modest, which is weird, but not impossible to work with, and it does have Regenerator. Okay, so the catch is Modest cuts its attack and ups its special attack, so it is using the weaker of its offenses. But at the same time, you can see it has Calm Mind. Swift is technically a special move, so there is that. It's got a good enough attack score still, despite having the special attack nature. its attack is still going to be usable regardless, even with a decreasing nature. 125 base attack when it's at Mind Shout is definitely still amazing. And it doesn't compensate on speed at all, which is good. And it has Regenerator. So it's still usable despite the nature conflicting with what I would ideally want. I might still use it, we'll see. But anyway, that is the Pokemon that we have just now. There are still 3 more to get because of how people determined it during my stream play of this. Some might disagree with getting 3 out of the Dragon Spiral Tower area, but there's at least 2 available in there because there's 2 sets of grass and 2 different environments pretty much. So there is that, and then people thought that the tower inside was different enough to the outside that I can get a 3rd one there. So yeah, 3 Pokemon still to come. There's going to be more later. If I can get a Pokemon that can fly, I will go back and do other stuff before, you know, continuing too far on, and that would get me another Pokemon and lots of other cool stuff. But I kind of want a flyer before that because I don't want to be travelling back through old stuff like Twist Mountain and that all the time because it's kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah, this has been Gamer Cow playing Pokemon Black Random Nuzlocke. Super excited to have that Eevee around, and next time we're gonna go up and do some Dragon Spiral Tower stuff, I guess. So, no we're not, because the Moraviturus comes first. I totally forgot about that for some reason. But anyway, we'll do that. Might get to catching Pokemon in Dragon Spiral Tower, we'll see. But in any case, see you later for that.